Boots, a whole motion is built off of Terence Crawford. He should thank me, to be honest. I feel like he's a hater.
Okay.
If I'm gonna be a 1000%.
What's good? Fighting DNA, checking in. Let's get right into it. So Terence Crawford and Jerron Boots Ennis. So I'm on this topic because Terence Crawford went on Tony Yayo podcast and basically said that Jerron Boots Ennis is a hater, and he feels like Jerron Boots Ennis' career is based off of him. And when I heard Terence Crawford say that, I thought to myself, like, man, what the hell has been going on with Terence Crawford lately? It's like ever since Terence Crawford has retired, you have heard Jerron Boots Ennis' name in his mouth. Now, I'm not throwing shots at Terence Crawford, and I'm definitely not hating, because the only thing I want to see is a black man getting money and a black man, making something out of himself. Now, of course, Jerron Boots Ennis, brought up Terence Crawford's name when they was both fighting at 147. And as a fighter, that's what you're supposed to do. Call out the top fighters. So I want to know, how is that hating? Calling out the top fighters? That don't seem like it's hating to me. What it seems like is maybe he wants to challenge himself to a great fight. He's saying that Jerron Boots Ennis' career is based off him. And when I heard him say that, I'm like, how could that be when Jerron Boots Ennis has a 95 knockout ratio? Jerron Boots Ennis is 36-0, and at the time when he was calling Terence Crawford out, I believe he was 32-0, 33-0. So the whole point, what I'm saying is this right here. His logic of, Jerron Boots Ennis being a hater, and his logic of Jerron Boots Ennis' career being based off him makes no sense at all, because Jerron Boots Ennis has built a name for himself. Like, he's known as the guy that will knock you out, at any time. And, as great as Terence Crawford is, he's not known for that, but he is known to, give you a tough fight, and you can get knocked out anytime when you're in the ring with Terence Crawford. But when it comes to Jerron Boots Ennis, 90% of his fights are by knockout. If it's anybody in the sport right now that will surpass Terence Crawford, it's Jerron Boots Ennis. I mean, he's 29 years of age at the moment, and he's already 36-0. So Jerron Boots Ennis' name came off of him, winning these fights by knockout, and, giving these fans great fights. Anytime you see Jerron Boots Ennis in the ring, it could be a short fight, but it's still a great fight and an entertaining fight. As far as Jerron Boots Ennis being a hater, I don't think you could label someone as a hater by calling you out for a fight. You cannot call nobody a hater for calling you out for a fight. So that's why I'm like, what's going on with Terence Crawford? You retired now, so why are you calling out Jerron Boots Ennis? Unless, you want to fight Jerron Boots Ennis, and you said you're not coming back to boxing. So, right now, to be honest, he looks like the hater. Basically, Terence Crawford brought up Jerron Boots Ennis' name. He didn't necessarily say his name directly, but in that fight with Xander Zayas, he pretty much said, y'all know what would happen if me and Jerron Boots Ennis fight. So it's like, basically, Jerron Boots Ennis was calling his name out when he was at 147, but Jerron Boots Ennis shut it down. Now it's Terence Crawford. So as much of a Terence Crawford fan that I am, I gotta say that Terence Crawford is coming off looking like the hater in this situation. How you gonna give a man props and then go say they're a hater? Because on another podcast Terence Crawford was on, he basically was saying that it's Jerron Boots Ennis' era. And, the comment that he made, he didn't mean anything by it. But he was basically saying that he see ways that he would beat Jerron Boots Ennis. But he was saying it's Jerron Boots Ennis' era. And he didn't say anything about Jerron Boots Ennis being a hater. Now, all of a sudden, Jerron Boots Ennis is a hater. Like I said, I'm a Terence Crawford fan, but I got to call a spade a spade. It looks like Terence Crawford is the one that's hating, because the only time Jerron Boots Ennis mentioned Terence Crawford's name when he was at 147. He wanted to fight the best at 147. He didn't only call out Terence Crawford. He also called out Errol Spence Jr. Jerron Boots Ennis was Errol Spence Jr. original mandatory. But, Errol Spence chose to fight Terence Crawford. But, Jerron Boots Ennis was Errol Spence mandatory. Saying Jerron Boots Ennis' name is built off Terence Crawford name is equivalent to saying that Terence Crawford name is built off Errol Spence. It just makes no sense at all. Fighting DNA, checking out. Make sure you drop something in the comments. Make sure you sub if you're not already sub. Make sure you smash that like button. Fighting DNA, checking out.